another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First down here for this offense. An inside give now from the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First and 10 play coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. The pass is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And then first down, they go right back to him.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Gamecocks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. the shotgun, he hands it off. Will he score here? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Tailback with another carry. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Try and muscle for the 1st down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Quarterback keeps the football. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, that's the risk you take as a coach running this style of offense. And really, as a quarterback, you know that there's a chance you're going to get hit like that. And boy, did he get annihilated by this defense. I'm just happy that he got up and ready to play that next play.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he'll pick up the 1st down, stopped at the 27. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, those counter plays are tough on a defense. Defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts. If the offense comes back with a counter play, if you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play.
Here's the 2nd down play. The back's got it again. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
The Buffaloes will line up to kick it away. The puck bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 30-yard line. The South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they passed on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. Let's see how they play this one. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
They're going to run it. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. And now the running back's got it again. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Boy, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
They'll run it to the left. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Gamecocks pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. Testing the right side here. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
They're going to run it here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Here comes a handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, hey, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
The Gamecocks will line up on 1st and 10. He hands it off from the gun. And tackled after a small pickup there.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The ball is caught.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Cross. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Buffaloes come to the line to run the hurry-up.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made near the sidelines. Short game, but enough to make the first down.
That is high awareness for that receiver to know where the sticks were and adjust the route accordingly.
He'll take a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And this pass is caught. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
Defenses all around the country got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
It's a quick grab. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
There's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring it down. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. And now the defense able to bring it down.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
this long drive, you'd hate to settle for a field goal. Can they find the end zone? And we're able to get him down. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buffs. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Extra point try coming now. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. And now the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
The pocket breaking down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. The quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he gets the pass away. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Going the other way, can they stop him? Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Buffaloes will kick this away to begin the second half. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They'll test the right side here. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. They'll ride the back again here. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Gamecocks will send their punt team onto the field. brought down. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
They'll hand it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up. The back's got it. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. The Buffaloes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. You cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Fair catch made at the 15-yard line. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Throws to the tight end. And that one's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Running back with the football. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. BB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure the defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Catch made on the right side. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the Buffaloes will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Completion to the left on 4th down. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Buffaloes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Cross.
But I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't, so we got a fourth down.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Stop out of the 39, but good enough for a first down. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he'll lost it to the end zone. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. So that is a call to remember. The interception wiped away by a pass interference penalty. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Ball handed off. Running with purpose. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Gets some space around the 30. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, South Carolina.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of it, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And the Buffaloes will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's fit.
Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. He's got some room and some blockers here. Past the 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, South Carolina.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Buffaloes offense is back out there on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down?
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. first down here for this offense. Handoff as they try to work the clock here.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle, but first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Keeping it on the ground here. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
The Gamecocks will have 1st and 10 here. And it's a kneel down. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback just kneels down. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And the offense will just take a knee.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and